Hello, my dear students. As you can see, I'm in a really cheerful mood today, and I would like to share with you an awesome way that almost always helps me to feel good. I suggest you to watch a video with a cat named Garfield and try to repeat his dance moves. I guarantee you will love it.
Good. I knew that I would now. I feel good. I knew that I would now. So good, so good. I got you. Oh, so good, so good. I got you. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Hey.
I do hope that now all of you are ready to work fruitfully. To guess what will be discussed today, try to solve this Rubik's puzzle. I'm sure that you have found the right answer. Today we'll talk about books. You'll find out what books your peers are currently reading and why. You'll also learn how to talk about your own reading preferences and describe your impressions of the book you're reading these days. Let's start from learning some new grammar. Watch attentively the following video and do all the suggested tasks.
And now it's grammar time. Today we're going to speak about the words that connect the parts of the sentences. These words are because, so, when, as. At first we are going to speak about so. The structure of the sentence is reason, so, result, or action. This book is very interesting, so I have read it twice. This book is very interesting is the reason, so I have read it twice is the result. Have you noticed that we have comma before so? And one more sentence. The film was boring, so I fell asleep. The next word is because. The structure of the sentence is result or action, because, reason. I've read this book twice because it is very interesting. Have you noticed that there is no comma here? And one more sentence. I fell asleep because the film was so boring. We use when to say when something happens. After the part of the sentence with when, we write comma. When I took this book, I decided to read it. And the last word for today is as. We use as to explain the reason of the action. I want to read this book as I have heard that it is very interesting. I hope you've remembered and understood the usage of these words, and now your task is to do a very easy exercise. So you have to fill in the words because, so, as, and when. Scan the QR code or join the link below the video. Great job! Now you have to do one more exercise. You know that in the English language, the word order is very important. So remember the word order and also remember about the commas in the sentences. Again, scan the QR code or join the link below the video.
Now you can explain why you like this or that book. Talk about your preferences and points of view.
Nowadays, there are so many books which children can buy in the bookshops or borrow from the library. But which books are really popular among school children? And what are their favorite characters and why? Besides, do children like reading at present? I'm going to ask my students these questions.
Yes, sure. I love fantasy novels.
As for me, I read everything, so I take 1 or 2 books a week from our library.
I read every night before I go to sleep.
Wow. I must admit that I don't read very often because I'm so busy with my homework and after class activities. But when I'm free, I like reading as it's relaxing and exciting.
My favorite book is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone because it's a great fantasy story full of adventures and many magical things too.
My favorite book is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It is an interesting story and I enjoy reading this book because it makes me laugh and we meet unusual characters here. Besides, I love happy endings and this book has a great one.
My favorite book is Theodore from Bruskivka by Всеволод Nestaiko. The story has got 3 parts. At school, we read the first part at our Ukrainian literature lesson. I really enjoy it because it's so funny, talented and witty.
Well, I'm reading the next book about the same character named Harry Potter and the Charmer of Secrets. There are 7 books in total and they are all about the boy named Harry Potter who finds out he's a wizard. It's a fantastic story, so I think I want to read the other 5 books too.
At the moment I'm reading Pollyanna by Eleanor Porter. It is an interesting story about an orphan girl who is always positive and kind. But her life is not easy at all. I love this story because it makes me realize that there is always a reason to be glad. And the main character teaches me how to be happy every day. You should definitely read this book.
Now I'm reading the next 2 parts of Theodore from Bruskivka by Всеволод Nestaiko. I really love the main heroes and their funny adventures. They always make me laugh. I think this book is popular not only in Ukraine but in other countries, as you can read it in 20 languages. Wow! The story is about a true friendship. You must read it, really.
So, what books do you like? Write about your preferences in reading and answer the following questions. Do you like reading? Which books and characters are your favorite and why? Which book are you reading now? If you have any questions, don't hesitate and write me an email. Goodbye!